but you could just tell the way that the three of them are complementing each other. His base running is elite. The strides that he takes, his ability to score from first on a double.
And if you watch his hips, there's this coiling motion that he goes back with, but his head is like right on. Stretch it like this and then release it. Wham! That's where you get that thing. That's why he's able to take that pitch that's middle in and drive it to left center out of the ballpark.
皆さん、こんにちは。こんばんは。MLB 翻訳忍者です。本日は2024年3月に米国で放送された大谷翔平に関するニュースを2本ご紹介します。ここまでのオープン戦を振り返り、最多打点はフリーマンが記録しており、偶然ではなく2番大谷の効果によるものだと熱弁されていました。また別番組では大谷の本塁打についても言及。内角気味のボールをレフトスタンドに運び込むスイングについて考察されていました。それでは米国番組のニュースを日本語字幕付きで2本続けてご覧ください。
Hey, let's talk Dodgers here, and we're going to talk both ends of the experience spectrum with you in this segment. Let's start with Shohei Ohtani. We teased this going to break. Could you imagine a world where a player would join the Dodgers and potentially make Mookie Betts and Freddie Freeman better? Is that happening in Camelback Ranch right now?
Matt, it's not just a possibility. I believe it is happening. And not just because Freddie Freeman hit a grand slam yesterday, but you could just tell the way that the three of them are complementing each other so well. Betts 1, Ohtani 2, Freeman 3. And when you consider, and Matt, you saw this up close doing a lot of Ohtani's games in Anaheim, his base running is elite. The strides that he takes, his ability to score from first on a double, and who hits, in my opinion, the best doubles in baseball? It's Freddie Freeman. He's just a double waiting to happen every time he's in the batter's box. And so you think the number of times that Freddie lines the ball into the gap at Dodger Stadium and Ohtani, who's standing on first base, scores? It's going to happen a lot this season. And you think back on Freddie's career, he's a future Hall of Famer. 6 straight years, 6, that he's finished in the top 10 of the MVP vote. He's finished in the top 10 8 times overall, including winning it back in 2020. He is the perfect player to pair up with Ohtani, and indeed with Mookie Betts as well. We've seen that happen before. Here is the way we expect that lineup is going to look for the opening day in Seoul, South Korea. 2 weeks from now, it's coming up just 2 weeks from now. We expect this will be the lineup likely against Yu Darvish in Game 1. We'll probably see a very similar one when they're back here domestically facing the Cardinals on opening day. But this is the vision of the Dodgers. It's not just Ohtani and his performance, but the impact he has on the rest of the team. And I know it's early. It's so early. It's still spring. But no player in baseball, no one in spring training, cactus or grapefruit, has more RBI right now this spring than Freddie Freeman. And I believe that is not an accident.
What he does so well is he is on time. He doesn't do much with his lower half. He's spread out. I'm going to show you what he does. He's spread out. Can you see?
Yeah, this is good. This is good.
So he's spread out in a big stance. When he first got to MLB, he was more like a little bit of a leg kick guy, more movement down here. But what he did was just got his base under him, almost like you're guarding somebody in basketball, right? Get a nice wide base, you're guarding somebody in basketball, and now put a bat in your hands. Okay, now you got a bat in your hands. And what Shohei does, he doesn't really, doesn't make a really a step forward. What he does is he kind of coils his front leg back, front foot goes back, and if you watch his hips, there's this coiling motion that he goes back with, but his head is like right on. So there's not much movement here where he can get out with his eyes. His eyes are locked in right away. So he kind of pulls back here, gets an incredible stretch with his arms. His hands get real back here. He creates a big bow and arrow effect, bro. Huge bow and arrow effect.
Explain. I've heard your bow and arrow effect. But
yeah, bow and arrow effect. Like think about a bow and arrow. When you go to pull that bow back, if you pulled it like this and shot it, you got not much behind that, right? That arrow's going to go out and go down. But if you can stretch it like this and then release it, wham! That's where you get that thing. So what Shohei does so well is it literally is a bow and arrow effect with that front leg and his hands. So he gets loaded, that front foot, he just kind of coils it back, turns his hips back towards and gets that motion where he's coiled. His hands are so far back that when he goes to launch, bro, it's that whip of his barrel. It creates so much bat speed and so much power behind it. And that's why he's able to take that pitch that's middle in and drive it to left center out of the ballpark, probably better than anyone in the game.
I didn't pick him. There's always that guy, you know? There's always that guy. Can you do me a favor? Perfect. Can you hold out your hand like this? Perfect. I'm going to put this here. Deck of cards. Please film this. Yeah, here we go. This is good. Just tag me. Here we go. You ready? You ready? Do you know the cards in the deck? No. Do you know the numbers? Ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Jack, Queen, King. Name any number and then the suit, hearts, clubs, spades, diamonds, whatever card you want. Say it out loud.
7 of diamonds.
7 of diamonds.
Yeah.
For real? You've been holding this. I want you guys to see this. Look, no jokes. I will do nothing. I'll just take the cards out of the box. I'll leave it on the floor. Hold out your hand like this. Look, if I spread through the cards, you see the ace of hearts? That's not it. That's not it. We have the ace of hearts. If I spread through a little bit more, we have the ace of clubs. If I spread through a little bit more, we have the ace of diamonds. And then we have the ace of spades. We have the 4 aces facing up in the deck that you were holding, Shohei. The reason I left the aces face up is because I knew you would say 7 of diamonds. You know how I knew? Because I took these from a red deck and I wrote words on the back.
Who saw that?
Yeah.
Hey, that one.
There you go.
Wow.
Nice to meet you. Thank you, bro.
いかがだったでしょうか。スイングを弓矢に例える話は独特な言い回しでしたね。また今シーズン MVP トリオがどのように暴れるかも楽しみです。韓国での開幕戦も目が離せませんね。本チャンネルでは日本人メジャーリーガーに関する現地ニュースを日本語字幕付きでお送りしています。よければチャンネル登録、高評価をよろしくお願いします。また次回の動画でお会いしましょう。